Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel, The Xanadu Chronicles. My name is Frank and today I'm going to do another haul video for you. Now, this was an unexpected haul video because Jim and I were out shopping earlier this week and we were going to our local Habitat for Humanity because we were looking for a specific item. And when we were out and about and hit one of our other places that happened to be on our route and it had a sale, we decided to hit some more of our other favorite places and found out that they were all having sales. So we ended up with an unexpected haul, but I couldn't be happier because we found some amazing things and we're going to share that with you today. So I hope you enjoy it. As always, if you like what I'm doing, please comment, please subscribe, please share with your friends and family. Give me a thumbs up. Send me a sweet air kiss in the comments. I don't care. But just let me know that you're enjoying what I'm doing so that I can keep doing this for you, and let me know what you're thinking so that I can modify and hopefully give you the content that you want to see and watch. So let's get started. So yes, we were going to our local Habitat for Humanity, and the reason for that is because I am redoing my mother's primary or master bedroom and also a guest bedroom at her house, and I'm going to be doing a video of that upcoming in the next couple of weeks, so I hope you will come back and watch those videos because the transformation is going to be quite amazing. So I wanted to put that out there as a commercial for my next video, but I want to show you the basic stuff first, the less glamorous items, but yet important because they serve a function. And as I've mentioned in other videos, I think it's important for people to, when you go to thrift stores and antique stores and estate sales and garage sales, etc., don't just look at the pretty stuff. Go into the garages and go into the storage cabinets and so on and so forth, and go into the utensils and look at what they have there, because oftentimes or not, there are things there that you use in your home that you need or may need that are going to be significantly cheaper than buying it wholesale or retail. So we did that. We went to a thrift store, and this is one of the most boring things you could possibly buy, but as a decorator, as a person who loves creating vignettes on his wall and using transferware and plates and ceramics to increase the interest factor of those gallery walls, you need plate hangers. And come on, these suckers are about $2, $2.50 depending on the size, because I had to buy a plate hanger for a recent display I was doing, and I went to just an inexpensive store like Walmart. Actually, it was a Walmart, so I'll just tell you. I went to a Walmart, and it was it was $2.50 for the plate hanger that I bought there, and this is 59 cents. And the plate hanger is for a smaller plate. This is for an 8 to 12-inch plate, and it's rust-proof. It's everlasting. It's still in its original packaging. It's safe, it says. So it's just your standard plate hanger for 59 cents each. You can't beat that. And like I said, you'd be surprised how many things you can find like this that you will obviously need, and I will obviously need these because I plan to use them soon in a wall grouping that I'm going to be working on. So that's that. Now, again, I'm going to go for the functional stuff first. Let me show you these things. Now, where the same thrift store where we bought those plate hangers, I bought these as well. And you'll recognize them. They're just those Asian bases, for bowls or for vases. I use them as pedestals for anything and everything to elevate them, and it's harder to find these bigger sizes at a decent price. You see the small ones all the time, the littler ones, but yes, if you have a collection of small bases, that's fantastic. But I look for the big ones because I have more items that I can use these with than the smaller things, the smaller bases. So this one here, made in Hong Kong, $2.69, and it's sturdy. It's wood. It's not plastic. I don't go for the plastic. So, and this one is wood as well, and it's black. It's got some incision design or incised design along the side there. Made in China, all wood. This is a little bit pricier at $4.99, but again, I've seen these suckers, at $15 and up. Depending on the size and the design, etc., etc. So to find something like this is fantastic because again, I mean, even if you used it like that, you can stack and then put something else on top of it. A jar of flowers, you know, a vase of flowers looks fantastic when it's raised up. So don't forget to keep your eye out for stuff like that. Now, as some of you may have seen in earlier videos, I am a little bit of a dishware, serviceware, I'll say collector. The more appropriate term is possibly hoarder, but collector, because I organize it nicely. So, but I love serviceware, and so the next few items I'm going to show you here are all service pieces because, again, local thrift store, you always need, you know, service spoons for your dishes that if you just do it at holidays, big, you know, your big gatherings. But we try to use these type of things for all of our parties, dinner parties, whether it's just family and friends or with you know, larger groups of folks. But Jim and I always keep our eyes out for these things because silver-plated serviceware is great. It looks fantastic. We don't even shine ours up. We like them with the patina that they have. Granted, I could go in and do that, but why add that stress onto your life when they look great as is? So we always keep our eyes out for really good serviceware, and it's hard to find in modern serviceware that doesn't cost you an arm and a leg. Long pieces that can go into deep dishes, right, that you can scoop out. Typically, they're too short. Next thing you know, you're getting your thumb. People are getting their thumb in the potato salad, and that's not good. Es no bueno. You know what I mean? So there's that. Now, as I said that, here are two shorter serving pieces. Also silver-plated, heavy, beautiful designs. You know, and we love all the, I don't care if they're different designs at all. You know, we love that. But similar shapes, and these are always useful for vegetables, etc., anything and everything. Now, they were $5 a piece, but Labor Day sale, everything was half off. So $5 for the two, $2.50 each. Come on, you can't even go to Ross and get a good service utensil for that kind of a price. And you're getting all of this loveliness, Come on. Oh! And it's a great way to upcycle, but, you know, buy used. All right, so another great piece. It's a pineapple. As you can see, it's just a pineapple bowl. It's a silver-plated bowl by Goddingers. As you can tell or see inside, we got these at the same place. This is the same thrift store, these service spoons. But this is $3. And I bought this because I had done an earlier haul video at an estate sale where coincidentally is tied to this one, and you'll find out later on why. But we got a pineapple bowl there, exact same one, exact same maker, and for $3. So now we've got two that we have the other one at Jim's bar. Now Jim can have two, limes and lemons, or any, cherries, whatever you want to do with them. I can have them on the bowl for a table setting with nuts in them, whatever we want to use them for. But I've been trying to consciously find things that work in our modern British colonial style home. And we're in Florida, as I've said a million times before in all our videos. But so, tropical fruit. I'm trying to continue on with the theme without being so themey. Subtle cues around the house that speak to our location is what I'd go for versus something truly overt. So, two pineapple bowls on the table to use for whatever. Beautiful, beautiful. Along that line. Now this, oh my gosh. So I had prior found at a thrift store a serviceware set of this exact faux bamboo for 4 people. And it only came with a big spoon, a big fork, the knife, and that's it, I think. Yeah, just so serviceware 4 with only those 3 pieces. So we were at it was an estate sale, last day of the estate sale. It was on Sunday, so the day before Labor Day. And this was $26 for 56 pieces. 56 pieces of this. And so they were all in a bag. I snatched that bag so fast, I think I might have scared somebody because there was somebody standing by it and I just kind of was like, whoop, mine. Because I saw it from a distance and I knew exactly what it was. I didn't care. I just saw a big old bag of them. So I snatched that sucker up and like I said, 56 pieces for $26. And now with that service of 4, this service set that I bought also came with the dessert fork and the teaspoon too. So now I have a serviceware set for minimum 8 up to 10 with all these pieces. So I can do a 10-place setting with all these pieces with what I bought. And I have to say I was shocked because more than half of the pieces were never used because they still had their individual plastic sleeves. So it was obviously in someone's china cabinet and they only used a few pieces. So it also even came with a serviceware spoon and fork. So for a salad, like a big spoon and fork that looked like this. So Papa was happy that day. Papa was happy that day. So now, we used to have as our everyday serviceware, random silver-plated forks and spoons and knives, etc. So I switched those out because we've been using them for a while now, and I switched that out for this. So now this is our everyday serviceware. And if I want to do a casual dinner, I have the serviceware that looks fantastic for it. I have got a lot more other serviceware, so the options are pretty darn significant. But I like that for our everyday because it's easy to clean, easy to wash, it's stainless steel, and it's faux bamboo. Iced tea. So, yay! Okay. Now, at Habitat for Humanity, where we bought, I'm like, what else did we buy? Where we'd gone originally to find something from my mother's remodel or redecoration, not remodel, redo that I'm doing. And I will be doing a video of that upcoming in the next few weeks so you can see the before and after. But we had gone to that Habitat for Humanity for that. And while we were there, we found this. Yes, this is Jadeite, $7 for 3 bowls. Now, I collect milk glass, regular milk glass, but I've been starting a collection of Jadeite, and as many of you know who are collectors of Jadeite, it can get freaking pricey. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. And I wish I'd started years ago collecting it because it was significantly cheaper then. But now, oh my God, even when I, go to auction sites and estate sales, the prices that are put on Jadeite are just exorbitant. And I found a great starter set of pieces about a year and a half ago, and I can do a nice little table setting for 4 people with what I found, and I have 4 bowls that are this exact style. So when I saw this or actually Jim saw this at Habitat for Humanity, he snatched it up because $7 for 3 pieces. Now, as I told you earlier, we had gone to an estate sale where we purchased a whole bunch of stuff, and I did a shopping haul video of that several weeks ago. It was probably a month and a half, almost 2 months ago now. These Jadeite dishes were there because we recognized the sticker that's on this and another set of things that we purchased at Habitat for Humanity that had the same labeling on it. But we had recognized them because we saw them there. I saw these random 3 bowls there, but they were listed at $14 each at that garage sale, or that estate sale, excuse me. And even on half price day, I was just like, what? $7 each for a bowl? And didn't buy them. So I was just like, okay, bye. But lo and behold, a month and a half later, there they are at Habitat for Humanity. And I got them. And they match my bowls. So now I've got 7 of these. Slowly but surely. Patience, patience. It can be infuriating, but it's also very rewarding when that kind of stuff happens. So very excited about that. Now, along the serviceware line, since I'm doing that right now, this silver-plated bowl, shell form, and what we assume is a dip bowl. So unusual because we don't typically see this like this. We have a bowl like this that's just the shell bowl, no dip bowl attached to it. So we got this at one of our estate sale, what do you call it? It's like a storefront. So for those of you who may not know, some places there's estate sale companies that don't actually do, or they do as part of their business, a storefront where they buy out a whole estate. Some people don't want to have estate sales. They just want to get rid of the stuff. So a company like this will come in, they'll buy everything, and then they'll sell it in their store. So they'll have a warehouse and then they'll bring product out as they need it and sell it in their store that way. And that's one of our favorite places in town that we go to, was having a Labor Day sale this week, the whole week. And so we saw this there, and it was 16 bucks, marked down to $8. Now we bought it because we don't see it typically, again, like I said, with the dip bowl attached to it. But imagine, you know, shrimp cocktail, you have ice and you have the shrimp on top and you've got cocktail sauce. Or if you want to have a fancy, you know, French fry night or a hamburger night, you have your French fries in here that people share, and you have your ketchup in the bowl or chips and dip, whatever. But come on now. And again, shelf form, I'm in Florida, tropical, without screaming, hey, look at me, I'm in Florida, you know, life's a beach, is not written on here, kind of thing. But it's elegant, it's understated, and it's unique. So those are 3 components that we always look for in things that we buy, and it's functional to boot. So score, 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 $8, you can't beat it. Okay. So now let's move into those that I think are all the serviceware pieces or service pieces. Let me go to some of the more decorative pieces. All right. So, blue and white. Everybody loves blue and white. I'm not a big collector really of blue and white, other than my Willowware dishes and platters and bowls and such. I do have a lot of that, but I don't typically just collect blue and white for blue and white. I know a lot of people do, but I'm starting to get into it. I'm starting to really, really like it more and more. And so when I come across a piece like this that, you know, obviously is an import piece, I got it for $1. You can't beat the price. And I use it, or we use it in our bedroom. We have a secretary between our 2 twin beds, and yes, we do have 2 twin beds. Watch some of our earlier videos so you can see our bedroom design and decor, and you'll understand why we did that. But we have a secretary between us, and this holds a magnifying glass, letter opener that I use. Actually, I use that particular letter opener as a bookmark because, you know, it's pretty, and why not? So, and pens or pencils, you know, if you want to take random notes or make some random notes in a journal or whatever. But yeah, it replaced what we had there before, which was great, but this is better. So we try to do that. If there's something that we have in our home that can be upgraded, and we find something that is better suited for that function, then we do it. So that was one of the pieces. But blue and white, simple. I can use it as a bud vase. I can use it for whatever I want. But we're using it in our bedroom as a magnifying glass holder and pencil holder or whatever. Next is this little cutie. Now we got this at the same estate sales company storefront that we got the shell dish, as well as these 2 service forks. But again, 50% off because of the Labor Day sale week. And it is a simple pink depression glass bunny container. You know, you can use it for anything you want, for mints, for jewelry, you can use it as a soap dish if you want. That would be very pretty. Anything you want, but we got this because I actually have a collection of these pressed glass containers, and I got bunnies and chickens, and I don't have a whole bunch of them, but whenever I come across a unique one, we try to pick them up because it's great to use for the ideas that I mentioned earlier, or on a tablescape for Easter or spring or whatever. But they're just really, really pretty, and they're functional as well. And the reason I bought this one is because I don't have a pink one. 2, it's a bunny form, which is one of the things I collect. But 3, it's the shape. Everything else I have, this is a kind of like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 octagon. So it's a rectangle octagon shape, which I don't have. Everything else is an oval shape, which is interesting. But it's harder to find these square shapes or rectangular shapes or octagonal shapes. So that's why we got this one too, because it hit all the marks and it was unusual. So always try to look for that. You know, you'll find these everywhere, but try to up the ante a little bit. Choose a reason to collect a specific kind. That way, your collection becomes more interesting and not just generic. Okay. So now let's start getting into the pricier items, but also the items that have more value overall, if I ever wanted to sell them. But well, let me just go. So I'll show you. First piece is this. Now we bought this and the next piece I'm going to show you at the same thrift store we visit quite frequently. And again, it's a different pattern. It's blue and white. It's spode, and it's the Italian design, but it's a spode piece. Which, when I looked up online, I saw this varying in price from like $110 and up to $169 or $79 is what I saw online. Not that I'm going to sell it, because I do love my tea. I am a Brit Anglophile inside, deep inside, and it's a beautiful piece. It's a beautiful teapot. Never been used. As you can see, there's no sign of any usage whatsoever. So practically, or if not absolutely brand new, and a gorgeous teapot. So I've got a good collection of teapots. Who knows if this one stays in it, but it's going to be hard to get rid of because it is a good size, beautiful pattern, and just an overall nice piece. 18 bucks for that. 18 bucks. And again, online, I saw it range from 110, and that's for the new piece, which is this is not, you know, an antique older line of them, but it's the Italian design and it's a newer piece, and it was listed at 110 to 179. So now I got, excuse my reach, I might be out of camera range, but I had to pull this mama jama out. Look at that. It's the same pattern as the teapot. It's the Italian. Yep, the Italian. Again, new piece, brand new, never been used. It's humongous. I mean, it's just a honker of a piece. And again, for collectors of blue and white, oh my God, this is a major score. I got it for 50 bucks. Now you might be thinking, holy crap, Frank, 50 bucks. Yeah, 50 bucks for a piece like this. And when you look it up online, the cheapest I found for this piece, the newer piece, newer production, was $2.99. So, come on, $2.99. This probably will end up on my online store, because although it's an amazing piece, I don't know, I'm saying that now, but I've been thinking of ways to use it. Of course, for flowers, I was thinking make it, instead of having a punch bowl, using this as your, you know, like sangria or punch bowl, put your ladle in, you know, a nice silver plated ladle that can rest in here nicely, and you've got yourself, you know, a great service piece. But for people who just use them for display in their vignettes, you can do that too. But I would probably most likely use it, or actually, you know, you could even use it as a wine chiller, put ice in there and put a wine bottle in there. I mean, why not, right? Use it for other things other than what you would normally expect it as. I mean, if it weren't so big, I can only imagine how much it would weigh with any kind of liquid in it. So it's not like I could use it to water my plants. But if I could lift it up full of water without getting carpal tunnel syndrome or breaking my arm, I probably would have done that. But it is monumental. So again, as you can see, beautiful transferware, beautifully done. I would expect nothing less from Spode. So just gorgeous, 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 humongous piece. So there's that. Alrighty, now we're on the last legs here. Move this over and let me take a sip of my tea. Alright, so let me show you. Remember that huge estate sale I was telling you that we got those Jadeite bowls at? Well, these puppies were there too. Oh, that's upside down. So this is from the 50s. Japanese artist Kotozuka Elichi from the 1950s. This was listed, and they still have the price on it, at $30 at that estate sale. And there's 2 pieces, and so I'll show you both pieces here, but I can only hold one at a time. But as you can see, there's significant, water or moisture damage on the mat. Now, if you look at the back, obviously the back final papering has, been removed, and my wonderfully handy husband will be able to fix that. But I mean, look at the support framing for the piece. That in itself, makes me go, ooh, okay, this is a pretty good piece. It might be actually undervalued at that $30 that it was priced at the estate sale. But we're going to repaper the back, and I have a project in mind. I'm going to be updating this piece as best as I can. And I think you'll see, I don't want to tell you what it is because that's going to be a future video, but I'm going to be updating this piece slightly. Still using the same frame, same support and all that kind of stuff. We of course are going to change out the hanging mechanism because, hello, not the best. But it's a beautiful piece. It's signed, and it's got some wordage there, some kanji that I'm going to have translated because I do not read Japanese. But I'm excited because I have to do some research on this artist, but it's a beautiful piece. It looks very modern. And once you see what I do to update it, I think you'll agree. It's going to elevate it, and this will be hung in our home. We're keeping this. Oh, the price. I don't know if you can see that, but it says $5. That's $1, 2, 3, 4, $5. That's it. $5. And we got the 2 pieces, of course, $5 each, $10 total. $10 total. And like I said, I always will defer and prefer original art. I don't like reproductions. I don't like things printed, printed on cardboard or paperboard or whatever. I like real art done by somebody. So to have real art from the 50s, from a Japanese artist in our home, is going to be amazing, and I'm stoked. So, and actually at that same estate sale, that big estate sale that we bought other pieces at, we actually bought 2 other Japanese pieces of art from them as well. So again, I encourage you to watch some of my earlier shopping haul videos because, man, that was a good one. Oh my God, that was a good one. Makes me salivate just thinking about it. So, and again, same kind of issue. You can see how it was a beautiful Japanese paper to begin with that was covering the back, and unfortunately, through the years, has gotten a little messed up. But here's the second companion piece. Again, beautiful, right? Beautiful, beautiful, and I love, what we love about it, or what especially drew me to it, is the green. I love the green. Green's one of my favorite colors, and it's a natural, scene image. You can see the signature and the kanji a lot better there, and there's farmers working down here. So, gorgeous rural scene. We'll clean it up. We'll fix it up. I'll do my little project with it, and again, you will see that in an upcoming video. And then I will hang it up, or we will hang it up, and you'll see where it goes. So I'm not going to move that out of the way because now it's coming the last pieces here, which we found at, we found at a local thrift store. Now, as you will know, actually, all thrift stores are not created equal. You get to learn which thrift stores have the best furniture, or typically get the best furniture, or which have the best knickknacks, which have, typically gets great art, which are more expensive than others, so, you go to your places to get certain things, and some of them are just generally good with all areas, but you never know what you're going to find, but you'll find something, right? But this is one of those thrift stores that we don't hit up regularly because typically the prices are on the higher side, and I'm just like, I'm not digging it. But every once in a while, we'll pop in there, and again, because one of our other stores, a lot of the other stores were having Labor Day sales, we decided we'd check this one too. on the off chance that they were having a sale, and they were. And the sale there was, they were having a furniture and art sale. So basically, you if you bought furniture, you would buy a piece and you would get another piece of equal or lesser value at half price. But if you bought artwork, it was buy one, get one free of equal or lower value. And oh my goodness, Jim spotted this. I love my husband. I was in another part of the store and he spotted this. And how rude. My camera stopped on me. Okay, so onward. So my husband was looking at the artwork. I was in another part of the store and he spotted this and he didn't pick it up. He told me about it and we went back over there and I was just like, thank God no one else picked it up because I snatched it up. I mean, he didn't even have to say it. I just saw one piece and I was just like, so let's grab them. And the reason why, typically I have a visceral reaction to things that if I know right away, I will not hesitate. The only thing that will kill that buzz is if it's too pricey, which has happened on many occasions. But again, I knew that this was a buy one, get one free situation. So, I mean, I had a price in my head already that I wouldn't pass, and it didn't pass there. So I was like, score. But if you watch some of our earlier videos, like I said, there are spots in our home that we're still working on because we haven't found the right thing yet. And I just refuse to just buy something to fill it up. On both sides of our television, and I'm looking at it right now, we have these Italian ceramic, and I will show you a picture of these pieces so that you know what I'm talking about, but they're ceramic Italian sconce platforms that you hang on the wall and you can put something on. And I've been looking for you know, various items, vases or statuary or whatever, but the wall, of course, behind that is blank as well. And so I'm going to layer, meaning what I'm going to show you next is going to go on the wall, and then I'm going to put something else in front of that on the actual platforms so that I have a layered vignette that completes the look. So this is what my husband found, and I'm so happy he found it because I had been looking for the right pieces, and this is it. So there are two pieces, I'll show you both. This is the man, and it's obviously mid-century, and we didn't buy it because it was mid-century. I bought it because of the imagery. We love chinoiserie, and I had been looking for months, or actually years, for flamingos. What sold it for me was the flamingos in this one, and the other one, which has a female image, has a crane in it. Excuse me. But look at the colors. All these colors are the colors that we have in our home. These pastel-y, fruity, just amazing, amazing palette. And it's painted on grass cloth. I don't know if you can see. I'll see if I can hold it closer to you. And it's old. It's mid-century. I mean, look at unfortunately, the back has been, you know, just like the other one, just falling to pieces. So we're going to have to redo that so it's a little bit more stable. But look at the age of the tape, that masking tape that they use to hold the paper in place. So this was actually framed and done by Coons Picture and Gift Shop in Erie, Pennsylvania. And I did an online search of them, and they're apparently still in business. So, hi Coons! But, and look at the frame. I mean, the framing is fantastic. Obviously, the color has been worn off because it was like a Chinese red, and you can see that it's been worn off over the years, which we love. But oh my gosh, come on, come on. And again, watch some of our earlier reveal videos so you can see what our home looks like, and then you'll understand that this frickin' just works like, you know, hits every check mark on the list there because, oh my gosh, it works beautifully. $31.99 for each piece, but hello, buy one, get one free. So we got both pieces for $31.99, so 32 bucks, 16 bucks a piece. And like I said, this could not be more perfect in the spot that we're gonna put it in. I could not think of a better piece because again, we were thinking of having artwork on the wall and then layering something in front of that. So here is the second piece. Beautiful lady, beautiful, beautiful lady with a crane. And again, mid-century. It almost looks a little bit like a paint by numbers, which it could be. I mean, it really could be a paint by number situation, but I don't know. I can't tell. necessarily, but it's on grass cloth, and or it could be it could also be a screen printed piece. You know, they put the different stencils on top, run the color, put let it dry, put the next colors or next stencil on top, run the color, etc., etc. So it looks like it could be that, because you can when you look up close to it, you can see that the paint, it's paint. It's not printed on. It's actual paint. Making those colors and the image. So $31.99 for the two. Okay, I'm going to hold this in front of my face so you can see, and you can oogle and guffaw at it. Beautiful. Yep. So, like I said, I will show you. Of course, once my husband does a little better repair work on the back, I will show you where these end up in a future video. Once it's all styled out and the vignette looks perfect. And that's it. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I know this went a little long, but I have to tell a story behind all those little pieces, and I hope you'll keep joining me for these weird stories and wonderful hauls. And like I said, please comment, please subscribe, share with your friends and family. Let me know what you're liking, what you're not liking, and I will see you again next week. Have a good one, folks. If you haven't seen our previous videos, click on the links and watch away. Please share, like, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel. We'll do our best to keep you entertained and coming back for more. Bye for now.